Here's a simple question for you. Would you like a free car? The car of your choice. The car of your dreams. There's no selling involved, no referring, no clicking, no effort, no work of any kind involved. And you're probably asking yourself now, what's the catch? I know my first thought was, what's the catch? So let's start with the only two downsides to this plan. It takes 1 year before you take delivery of your dream vehicle, and you need to have at least $300 to deposit initially. And I'll answer these 2 points now in reverse order. First of all, if it's free, then why do I need $300 or more? Well, first of all, to participate, you must be a paid member of Beyond Infinity, and that's a one-time $50 purchase for which you receive a valuable ebook. Then you need to decide on the value of the car that you are going to choose and pay 1% of the value of your dream car as a one-time contribution to the Beyond Infinity Corporate Marketing Initiative. The 1% paid must be in $250 steps. So if you want a $25,000 car, it's $250 deposit. If you want a $50,000 car, it's $500 deposit. $75,000 car, $750 deposit, and so on. It depends on the value of the vehicles that you want. Maybe you would like a vehicle for all the family. Maybe you have 4 people in the family and you think all with a $25,000 car would be great. Make 4 $250 deposits. So your minimum out-of-pocket cost would be $50 to join Beyond Infinity, plus $250 to enter the car plan, which is a total of that $300. However, Beyond Infinity use $208 of that $300 to buy you a profit share in the owner's already existing and profitable businesses. That profit share deposit is not withdrawable, but will reward you with a profit share of at least 3% of your deposit every week, which you can withdraw. And that is at least $6.24 a week back in your pocket. If you take the $300 you deposited and divide it by the minimum return of $6.24, it means that you will have all your cash back in about 48 weeks. And delivery of your new dream car just 4 weeks later, completely paid for, including tax, title and license, ready for you to drive away. And that's why we talk about it being free. You've got all your money back before you actually get the keys to your car. But it gets even better. Suppose you wanted a real luxury motorhome or car and deposited $1,500. Your total out-of-pocket expense would be $1,550, and $1,240 would get you a profit share of 4% a week, and that is $49.60 every week. Divide that into the $1,550 and you'd get your money back in just 32 weeks. But it gets better still, because your income does not drop. It keeps flowing in week after week after week. And if you choose, you have the option to compound your income rather than withdraw it each week. That $208 from a $250 deposit, compounded weekly at 3% for a year, would provide you with $759.38 at the same time as you collect your brand new car. The $1,240 deposited from a $1,500 deposit, compounded weekly at 4% for a year, would provide you with over $8,000, $8,291.37 at the same time as you collect your new vehicle. You may have been worried about how to pay the insurance, but there's no worries about insurance now, because compounding would give you more than enough to insure the vehicle of your choice. So far so good. But where does the money come from to buy the car? There's no magic bullets in life. There's no magic wand that can just pull cash out of the magician's hat. And that's a great question, and it's one that I also asked. And this is the reason that it takes a year before you can collect your car. But I'm going to tell you now, there is not an investment plan around that would ever pay you enough to buy your car in just 1 year with the tiny deposit that you make. And that's a fact. And that's why Beyond Infinity do not invest your deposit for you, but instead they give you a share in their already made profits elsewhere from their other businesses. Now, what I'm going to share with you is a hypothetical example. It's hypothetical because I don't have access to the actual figures, but the strategy behind it is sound, and it's how it operates. We know that the people behind Beyond Infinity have been running profitable businesses for many years, and we also know that they've large funds invested in forex trading and similar portfolios. So what if 10 years ago they decided to put, say, $40,000 into an investment that paid them just 3% a week? It's very common to exceed this in today's world with competent traders using artificial intelligence bots to review the marketplace. And let's suppose they wanted to withdraw $5,000 a month from that investment. This is a copy of a calculator from thecalculatorsite.com. It calculates compound interest for you, and what I've done is I've put in that initial investment of $40,000 at 3% per week over 10 years and withdrawing $5,000 every month. And look what happens when we hit calculate. The projection for 10 years is amazing. It's $16 billion. The initial investment was $40,000. They've taken out $600,000, $5,000 a month, but they've got $16 billion left in there. That's more than they could spend in a lifetime. And they would probably be paying massive taxes and not happy, because happiness can never be bought. True lasting happiness comes from only being of service to others. So it's far better to share the profits with others and find happiness through service. Napoleon Hill quotes, "Success in life depends upon happiness, and happiness is found in no other way than through service that is rendered in a spirit of love." And this is what caused the founding of Beyond Infinity. It's designed to help people find true financial success regardless of their ability to make sales or recruit. There's another quote here: "When we help ourselves, we find moments of happiness. When we help others, we find lasting fulfillment." And the car plan is a recent innovation in Beyond Infinity to help you speed your prosperity and, of course, obtain the car of your choice. As I said before I started, the figures mentioned above are hypothetical because I'm not privy to the records of the people behind this plan. But the principle is the same. It could be they invested much more. It could be they invested it more recently. It could be they invested it a long time before that. It could be they're making a lot more than 3% per week. We don't know, but the principle is there. What we do know, what we've been told, is that they have a highly profitable business and they want to share the profits of that business through Beyond Infinity, helping other people. So the profits are already there. They don't have to be made. We don't need the funds from you or myself or anybody else to generate profits because they are already in place. All you need to do is decide how big a slice you want. Now, there are many other ways you can generate income with Beyond Infinity, and they all revolve around helping others, which is a great way to find true happiness in life. Once you join Beyond Infinity, the profit share will start working for you. It's not necessary to do anything at all, and in 5 years and 13 weeks you'll start to receive a totally passive income with pay rises every week. In your 6th year, you'll have a fund of over $200,000 paying you over $5,000 a week. This is without the car plan. This is just for that $50 initial investment that you made in buying that ebook and joining Beyond Infinity. The car plan is optional, and even at just the $250 level, getting you a $25,000 vehicle in a year's time. It'll reduce the time to receive the passive income from 5 years and 13 weeks to under 2 years. This is an added benefit, and there are many more. You also receive 10% of all personally introduced members' profit share. And as everybody will make over $200,000 in time, everyone you personally refer, and that's totally optional, you don't have to refer anybody if you don't want to, but everyone you personally refer will put at least $20,000 in your pocket within 7 years, even if they do nothing, and even if you piff them in, pay it forward for them, give them that $50, and you receive an instant $40 commission for every personal referral. So knowing this, how many people do you personally want to refer? Refer 10 to receive $200,000 extra, or refer 50 to receive $1 million extra? It's all in your hands. I'm not going to get into more details here now. If you decide it's not for you, I wish you well. If you choose to join, there's a button below and you'll find full information in the training tab. Oh, and if you know of anywhere else that will pay you over 10,000% in one short year, which is what you'll get from the car plan in Beyond Infinity, please let me know. I'll join that plan under you. God bless.